Hey guys, I'm Dan.
I'm Otaku Kent, and welcome to another Random Talks, our podcast-like series where we give you news, opinions. No free stuff involved, sadly.
Today's talk will be about the new Nintendo Direct today.
Yeah, we would have had this out a little sooner, but I've had some personal issues to take care of this week. That's why it's coming out a little later, but I mean, it just happened today, so...
All right.
I wrote down the list and sent it to him since...
I was trying to remember.
Camera.
Since everything on the Nintendo Direct was a lot to deal with, to just try to remember, it's good that we wrote it down. First thing on the list, Luigi's Mansion 3.
I was surprised. I'm not going to lie.
I thought it was just going to be a remake of the first one.
I didn't think it was going to be a remake. I didn't know what to expect. I thought they were just doing a gag in the beginning of the show. Oh no, Luigi's alive. See?
He wasn't killed by the Grim Reaper at Castlevania.
So yeah, I was really surprised about that. Now it did say the title could change. There's no guarantee it's going to be called Luigi's Mansion 3.
Well, it might have to be more to it. My question is this: how many times is Mario going to be kidnapped by Ghost?
Well, was he kidnapped in Dark Moon?
I don't know. I never played Dark Moon.
That was the 3DS. That's basically Luigi's Mansion 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one actually had a.
Well, all I know is that Mario's
I would have to ask my brother. He's the only one who has a copy.
Well, all I know in the first one he got kidnapped by Ghost, and in the new one you see his suitcase.
He got kidnapped by King Boo. Yeah, in the first one.
And now this one, something happened again. Mario's missing. No time travel this time, please.
Hey, at least he's not in a. What was that? What was that game on the? Had those horrible Zelda games.
CDI.
Yeah, wasn't there?
Mario's Hotel.
Was that game have Mario missing or something like that?
No, that was the original NES or SNES. Mario's missing. We play as Luigi. And it's a learning-based game.
Oh, okay. I was about to say they had another game like that.
It was still crap.
I don't doubt it.
Okay, Kirby's Extra Yarn. So basically,
Kirby went to the craft store and he decided to buy more yarn for his project.
Basically, a remastered form of Kirby's Epic Yarn from the Wii.
Is it even? Yeah. Oh wait. No, that's Return to Dreamland. My games are over here.
I think I still got your game, actually.
Well, I have Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Basically, it's Kirby as Yarn.
Yeah, Kirby game, only instead of copy abilities, you use a yarn whip. Honestly, though, I mean...
The game's fun.
Yeah, the game's a lot of fun. It had room to expand, which they did. And, I mean, the game was on the Wii, which was a very good system.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What's next?
Let's see. Luigi's Mansion's coming to 3DS with 2-player.
Oh, yeah. The original Luigi's Mansion's coming to the 3DS, only they're adding 2-player into it as well. Mm-hmm. You can do a boss DS download play run, or if you both have a copy of it, you can literally both play the same game at the same time co-op, which I thought was really interesting. But I wonder if there's like a distance you two have to, you can only be so far apart from each other. But I don't know.
Let's see. Splatoon update. Almost the anime opening. Dude, only I was waiting for the bamboo thing.
That opening, I don't know, they were just showing their Splatoon 2 was getting an update. And I swear that thing was just a massive anime opening waiting to happen.
Seriously, with the settings that were on there?
They had that one character that was just like staring off into the distance, like standing a certain way. And I'm just
the sun setting or rising.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is an anime. Why is this an anime?
Well, it is made in Japan.
I don't care. That's the cliche. The only thing we missed was the characters running for no apparent reason.
While music going off, right? Small text that we can't understand because no one wanted to translate them.
I don't think no one can. I think they're just shapes. Anyways.
Let's see. Capcom beat-em-ups. Now, I have to say, I'm surprised. We really don't see any more beat-em-ups anymore.
No, and the fact that we're getting remasters of classic Capcom beat-em-up games. I mean, I'm not a big fan of beat-em-up games. I didn't really grow up on them.
I like a few beat-em-up games.
I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot. Wasn't Battletoads a beat-em-up?
Yeah.
Battletoads!
But that was made by Rareware.
Yeah.
And you can actually hit your partner.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember Battletoads. I just couldn't remember if it was a beat 'em up or if it was just a side scroller.
Mario Bros. U Deluxe.
Okay, so I saw this coming.
My thing I didn't see coming was seeing Toadette turn to Peachette.
True.
Which is, my question is, who in the world is Peachette?
I'm thinking there's
Horrible Daisy clone.
No, I was going to say there was a Princess Bubblegum scenario where Princess Peach decided to clone something out of Toad DNA, and she mixed it with her own, and that's how we got Peachette. She pulled a Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time. That makes too much sense for you to think about, doesn't it?
My brain already hurts now. Original characters, Mario, Luigi, Toad, Nabbit, and Toadette are back. Toadette gets a little crown thing. She turns into Peachette.
And Luigi U is included in the game as well.
Yeah. Why don't they just make his own game there?
I figured since, my guess is they probably had enough room on the card. They said, might as well.
Oh, that's true. That card holds a lot of information. I'm surprised.
Well, cartridges could hold a lot of data. It was just a matter of they were expensive to make back in the day.
That is true.
And besides, they have a terabyte. They have a terabyte sized. No, not terabyte. 500 gig sized SD cards now. Yeah. So give it about another 10, 20 years, we're going to have a terabyte SD card.
Oh, man.
And when we can get to the point of terabyte micro SD cards, first off, that'll be impressive as hell.
Yeah.
Get that small and have a terabyte of information, that's when we know that nanotechnology has gotten too advanced. But the Switch is able to handle that much that kind of specs, even though it doesn't exist
Welcome
yet.
to the Nintendo. Yeah.
That's all, folks.
Next thing you're going to see is the Nintendo headset. Put it on. You play the game right there. In real life, you're destroying the world under Nintendo's order.
So, Sword Art Online Nintendo Edition.
Yeah, but the headset's controlling you in real life. So while you're playing the game, oh, this is amazing! For Nintendo. Alright, next thing. Katamari. Coming to Switch.
Okay,
surprised to see that one.
Yeah.
Surprised.
Wasn't Katamari a PlayStation only?
I believe so, but I'm not 100% sure.
I remember seeing commercials for this. Remember when our local Walmart had that arcade and had the Pac-Man statue inside it? And you had the TVs in there that showed like game and anime commercials for like Crunchyroll and Bandai Namco and everything. I remember that game series having a commercial on there. And I was like, that looks interesting. Can I play it? No. Because I don't have the system.
Yeah.
But now I'll be able to give it a try.
Yeah, because now you have the money.
Well, I'll have the hardware.
True. Let's see. Nintendo Online.
Okay, let me... this one I've kind of made into a big thing. So, next week, on the 18th, we will be getting the Nintendo Online service. For $20, you'll get 1 year of service. Not a bad deal.
No, it's really not.
Isn't it like $60 for a whole year with the others too?
I thought it was like
It's much higher. It's much higher. There's some perks. There's some issues. Let's talk about them. First, we have the you'll be able to play online,
which is great.
Yeah,
better than Wii, because I remember when I played Smash Brothers online Wii with anyone, it would always be laggy and it wouldn't be responsive that well.
To be fair, though, at that time you had crappy internet.
True, very true. But I meant like I was going to play against 3 other players, and all of them were on the same team, and I wasn't. I don't know how that happened.
It was 3-on-1?
Yeah, random as heck.
Huh. NES games. They will have a library of NES games available right off the bat, and it will continue to grow. With the NES controllers that you can slide into the Joy-Con things for charging.
$60 for 2, which is not bad.
It's $20 cheaper than a pair of Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
Which I was really surprised about that. Cloud saves. That's a good thing. Mm-hmm. A lot of people want cloud saves. Pokemon, Let's Go, a couple like FIFA, and Dark Souls, and Splatoon 2 are currently the only ones that do not support cloud saves.
Which kind of sucks.
Yeah, especially for Pokemon.
Yeah. I think the best thing to do, though, is maybe they'll work on it a little bit more, see if they can
Well,
fix it?
they were trying to prevent cloning. I can tell you that much.
Yeah,
But there is a workaround that they... Okay, Nintendo, if you are somehow watching that, here's your workaround. Before you trade, you have to... And before you trade, if you have the cloud saves, instead of saving to the game, it has to automatically save to the cloud instead. There's your workaround. It forces it to save to the cloud right then and there. That way your backup save is automatically up to date. So you can't clone. There you go. There's your fix. Do it. I don't care. I don't need no money. Just do it. I got it. All right. Smartphone app. That thing's a piece of crap.
Honestly, when we used to play games, we just had our phones on.
Yes. We will either FaceTime, Skype, or do something. We refuse to use that piece of junk because if you go on the home screen, the automatic lock goes off. You're disconnected from your call.
Yeah.
Here's the issue I have with that. I've already told you this.
Yeah.
Hand me my Switch. This thing already has the capabilities of voice chat already implemented it. You just need a microphone with a microphone, headphone, sorry. You need a headphone set with a microphone on. Now, it could be the big bulky ones like the Beats or whatever PC gamers use. I'm not a PC gamer. Or you have the standard earbuds with the microphone on it. Either would work. The only game that supports that way of doing it is Fortnite. I don't even play Fortnite.
I haven't been able to play.
Yet all the other games, third-party people can actually choose between using the app and using this. All Dark Souls, I don't know if that uses it. Diablo 3 coming out for it. Smash will probably use it. Splatoon 2 is already using it. You have to use that stupid app. It doesn't make sense. If it has the functionality in the system, why even bother?
You can market off that.
Huh?
They could even market off it.
Exactly. Throw in $5 for audio chat feature. Bam! There you go. Sorry, I had to rant. They did announce that with the online features, you will also gain special offers, which I'm sure that means like sales and stuff like that off the eShop.
Yeah, some discounts for things.
They said more details on that would come soon. Pokemon Let's Go. There are no HMs being used at all. For you younger viewers, if you're watching this, HMs were basically a way of using cut, surf, fly, before, and you select one Pokemon to have that move. And the earlier games, like Red and Blue, you couldn't delete those moves.
Yeah.
Now, as you got into Gold, Silver, and Crystal, they eventually added a move deleter that allowed you to... That would be the only way you could remove that move, so you can have all basic moves again. I'm guessing ever since Sun and Moon, they decided to kind of do away with that. That might be just for those sets of games. We'll have to wait until the next gen game to come out in 2019, or at least be announced.
My question was, the guy who was teaching you cut, how did he cut without a Pokemon?
He's an old man. He's very wise.
He's the first human Pokemon.
The magical gong of interruption, everyone. I need to change that thing's battery. You can tell it's starting to die.
Yeah. You know, I'm surprised they haven't made a clock-based Pokemon yet. Tick, tock. As like an evolved form. First form tick, second form tock. That's something else.
Why do I feel like that if they did, it would have been in Gen 4?
I have no idea.
Alright, let's see. The bundles. Yeah, they made a Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee bundle where you can get one of the games, a special dock with Pikachu and Eevee on it, and then the Switch has a bunch of Pikachu, Eevee, and Pokeballs, silhouette-looking things on the very back of the Switch.
Yeah.
I want it. I want it with a burning passion.
But he can't have it.
Because GameStop, I talked to one of the managers at my local GameStop who I'm very familiar with. She told me that you can only do it through online. You can do it online through store or online. You cannot pre-order it, like put the $50 down like you usually would.
Yeah.
Which stinks because Jasmine's wanting a Switch, and I was thinking, you know what? I get that one, I transfer over to my new one, and I'll give her my old one. Solves everything, but no, doesn't look like that's going to happen. But let's see. Moving on. Yoshi's Crafted World. This was that Yoshi game that they announced like 2 years ago, a year to 2 years ago. I forget when. It was at E3. I feel like it was at E3.
Basically, Yoshi's Woolly World updated with more crafts.
Yeah, it's craft based, not woolly.
Yeah, no yarn this time.
Yeah, is my yarn Yoshi up there? No, he's in the box. That works better because that thing attracted dust like no tomorrow. Not that the regular ones don't. I mean, they do, but not
because it's cloth.
It sucked it like a freaking vacuum. Tabletop games. The Switch is getting tabletop games.
That I found a little surprising because, like, so you're expecting people to go from official tabletop to digital tabletop.
I'm not gonna lie. If they added a way to play Dungeons and Dragons, I play Dungeons and Dragons, by the way.
I don't. I tried to, but my way, not happening.
Well, it's not only that, but we need to find time after we get everything situated, and me and you have moved out of our homes.
Yeah.
To sit down and play then, because I have a feeling if you actually play with people you're familiar with, you would have a much funner time. Because I'm playing with
a couple friends, right?
A couple friends that you were also familiar with as well. I'm not going to mention them. Privacy issues, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you about it more later.
Uh-huh.
But if they added Dungeons and Dragons to it, I would use the phone app. Heck, I would tell everybody, hey, let's use the phone app. It'd be quick, easy, and and you just log in.
Yeah.
That's a good. There's a good selling point right there to get someone to download that dang app. See, I should work for Nintendo. I got ideas. All right, let's see. Munchkin. That's a card game. That's coming to the Switch.
A tabletop game?
It's a card game.
Okay.
I've personally never played Munchkin, but I know quite a few people who love it. And the fact that it's coming to the Switch is amazing. I would love to see a Cardfight Vanguard game come to the Switch, but that's wishful thinking. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is getting more DLC. I personally just beat Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Finally. Took me freaking ever, and I put hundreds of hours into that sucker grinding.
Almost of a year, right?
Give or take, yeah. Smash Brothers bundle.
This is what I found interesting. On the console?
No, that's the dock. It's just the dock in the Joy-Cons.
Dock and Joy. For the dock, you get the original 8 characters from the first Smash Brothers. Mario, Donkey Kong, Link.
On the sides.
Yeah. And on the Joy-Cons, you get the Smash symbols.
Which, it looks kind of off to me. It looks like the line that goes like this needs to be raised a little bit. But that's me nitpicking. But it does look really cool. But not as nice as that freaking Pikachu Eevee bundle. They got freaking Pikachu and Eevee colored Joy-Cons. You know how much I'm a sucker for Eevee.
Yep.
Isabelle is coming to Smash.
That was a turn out of left field right there. I would not expect Isabelle, the assistant for Smash. I was even joking at first when I was watching, going, she's going to join Smash, right? Oh, what's she going to do? Pickwork's in.
Does the same thing as Jigglypuff sing.
But no, she gets a letter saying, they want me in Smash?
I'm not going to lie. I never saw that coming.
I don't think anyone saw that coming.
Who
can ask is my question.
I think they just wanted more Animal Crossing as representation because all they had was Villager.
Yeah, but they had 8 villagers, though.
8 versions.
But still.
I mean, it's right up there. I mean, that's like saying Bowser Jr. and his siblings are all different characters. They got the same movesets. They're the same character, just different skins. And then finally, I already read it, so I already know what it is. We're finally getting an Animal Crossing game on the Switch next year. About freaking time.
Hallelujah.
He doesn't play it.
I don't play it.
I gotta get you New Leaf. I feel like if you had New Leaf for the 3DS, you would understand.
Well, I have friends who played it, but never let me play it because it was a time-based type of game.
Oh, yeah. Well, first off, it's not just time-based. It uses real-world time.
Yeah.
And...
Could you alter the time as well if you wanted to?
Yeah, you can, but that means altering the time on your console or your system.
Okay.
My first Animal Crossing game was New Leaf because I did not know anything about it back when I had a GameCube and Wii.
Yeah, my friend had it on the GameCube, so I saw him play it a little bit.
I'm gonna have to let you borrow New Leaf just so you can try it.
Still didn't get a new 3DS.
Yeah, well, YouTube comes first.
Yeah, I know. Well, anyways, I guess that's it for the Nintendo Direct Talk.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later.
I'm Review It Dan.
And I'm Otaku Kent.
I view the good and the bad while making sure you all have a blast.
And don't forget to stay random, folks. Peace!